All right, friends, happy Saturday. Trying to get you a more relaxing playlist here. So for today, there we go. All we're going to need is your mat and one heavy weight. Yay, Karen. And I love that Heidi's cartwheeling her way into YogaSculpt. You probably won't cartwheel your way out, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see how many hovers we do. Karen's hoping we do lots of high hover, low hovers. Just kidding. Just kidding. Good morning, Akiko. Something smells like it's burning. So if I make a quick, rapid movement somewhere, you'll know it's to put out a fire. So many lights, I don't know which one is acting up. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start with our feet about hip width apart. How's your hair appointment, Karen? Feel good? Slide your weight up onto the balls of the feet. And that'll be plenty. You're set, ready to go. Slide the weight onto the heels, lift the toes. It's also sometimes when we're using the weight, it's just as much as a visual of control. And then slide to the outside rim of the foot. Good morning, David. Happy Saturday. Slide the weight to the inside rim of the foot. And then we're going to take our weight to all four quadrants. So the back, front, side to side connects to the floor. Soften your knees. Marnie, we're gonna do some of your obliques, and then we're gonna do some other ones that you're gonna love. So give your obliques a little pep talk. Flex your quads, squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. So we go from one exaggeration and weight to the next. Slide your hips back. Shift your hips to the right. And then shift to the left. And then bring your hips center. So your hips are right over the knees, right over the feet. Take your shoulders, roll them forward, tilt the chin to chest. And then roll the shoulders back, look up towards the ceiling. And then release the shoulders so the shoulders are right over the hips, knees and feet. Take a deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back, dive the hands forward. Slowly roll yourself all the way up. Shoulders come back last. And then do that again. Deep breath in, loosening up our spine a little bit. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back. Roll yourselves up, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down, and then this time, deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, set the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. And then slide the hands down, soften your left knee, lift your right hand. Pull the hips up towards the ceiling to get that nice long stretch through that right hamstring. Then place that right hand down. Slowly roll all the way up. Nice big deep breath in, arms up. Exhale and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Slide back down, soften your right knee, left hand comes up. Inhale, exhale, left hand comes down. Roll yourselves up, one vertebrae at a time. And deep breath in, one more time. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Hollow the abs, round to the back, draw the hands to the mat. Slide your hands up the shins. Slide back down, soften the left knee, right hand comes up. If you can, bring your right hand to the hip or hook it all the way onto that left thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Spiral your right hand back down. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Slide back down. Soften your right knee. Left hand comes up. If you can, bring it to the right hip. If you can, rest it on the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand comes back down to the floor. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Once you come all the way up to standing, grab your weight. Place your weight in your left hand. So once that weight is in the left hand, reach down to the left. So again, as we're coming into that lateral flexion, don't worry about time. So it's range of motion more than speed. So as we're coming down and up, that right shoulder is retracted, not drawing over towards the left, trying to go right into that lateral flexion. Squeeze your glutes closed, pull your belly button in. Oh, it's gonna be so great today, Lisa. So great. I'm working on some stuff. Excited. Our combo, so we're putting together our kneeling position that we've been working on with our standing position, so we get a double dose. That's the weekend special. Last 4, 3, 2. Now take this left hand, bring it across to the right. So again, don't worry about speed. You're worrying about range of motion, trying to go as big as your body will allow that rotation, and then back to center. So if you picture that you're taking the weight and tracing, make a semicircle around the body. 4 more. Last 3. Now putting those two together, you're going to reach down to the left and then over to the right. Pay attention to where your heart is. So you want to keep that heart open and try when you come into that lateral flexion to not collapse forward. Last 4. 3, 2, last 1. Now pulse to the left. So as we pulse to the left, we keep that nice open heart. Oh, I love it. I love that you hear those subtleties. Sometimes it's just white noise the whole hour, with just a few little things that we pick up on. So I love when we hear it. Squeezing the glutes to press the hips forward so that we're not tilting to get that weight lower. I guess you can't see that very well, but if I'm tilting forward to be able, I love it, to be able to go deeper, that's not the goal. Even if it's an inch and it's coming from a side bend, that's the goal. Now, pull from the left over to the right and see how far down you can slide your right fingertips. Nice and strong in both directions, going positive and negative in that resistance pull. So we're using our positive and negative resistance for 4, 3, 2, And 1. From here, take the weight center, squat down, lift the weight overhead. Squat down, lift the weight, squeeze your glutes. Now again, your pace, you're going to come down, bend to the left. Come down, bend to the left. Now if I don't have a weight, I'm right here. There's different advantages in all the work, whether there's with weight, without weight. You get to pick again what makes sense for you today, and then you go strong there. Nice and long through the body. 4 more. Pay attention to where you may be holding your breath. Try and breathe through the movement on that side bend. The body wants to kind of hold breath for a second. Breathe through it and hold down for 8. 7 tiny little pulses. That could be up here. Find your way today. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now elbow opposite knee. So twist and twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2. And 1. Now place your weight in the right hand and reach down to the right. So now we come into the obliques on the other side. Cinch your glutes closed. Lift your heart. Pull this left shoulder down and back. Again, same thing. Pay attention. Oftentimes, in the maximum position of that reach, the body will want to hold breath. And you're trying to see if you can breathe through that whole range of motion. Four more. Now take that right hand and circle it to the left. Not worrying about speed, but control and range of motion. So as we go into that movement, again, you're keeping your trunk, so the glutes, the hips, nice and still as we rotate the right rib and bring the right rib over towards the left hip. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put those 2 together. So side bend and rotate. When we go 1-to-1, sometimes it allows a little bit larger range of motion. So see what you're capable of today. Each time we bend to the right, we see if we can go just a touch bigger. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1, and now pulse to the right. So small little motion at the bottom of that range. Hollowing the abdominals, keeping the glutes tight, and keeping this left shoulder lifted. It's going to want to tilt, and you're opening the heart. Seeing if we can reach just a little bit lower down that leg for 8, 7, 6. Watch that you're drawing the navel tight towards the spine. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now counter contract. So we move right to left, right to left. See if you can slide that left hand down the leg just a little bit lower each time. You also have your triangle pose today, Lisa. So many fun things. Now when I say it out loud, then I have to make sure I get to it. So lots on our list. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the weight in both hands. It is a great day. It is. Great way to start it for sure. As we come down and up, contract the glutes and press these hips forward when you come up. Now on the top side, bend to the right. Our neck stays nice and long, and then right there, on that bend, on that lateral flexion, are we holding our breath? Breathe through that the whole time. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now from there, pulse down for 8, 7, hollow your abs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then elbow to knee so we come across for 8, 7, spinal rotation, twisting opposite elbow to opposite knee for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weight down so the weight's to the floor, chair pose, abdominals tight, hands come down, hop or walk your feet back, low hover, high hover, inverted V, press back so that your tailbone is lifted. Come back into that high hover. Low hover, knees can be up or down. High hover, down dog, inverted V. High hover, squeeze your glutes. Low hover, high hover, down dog, inverted V. Try and pull your tailbone up towards the ceiling. One more time, high hover, low hover, high hover, inverted V, down dog. From there, float your right leg up towards the ceiling. So that right foot is coming as far away from that left foot as you can. Now pull your right foot all the way through. So your right foot's in front, come up so you're nice and tall. Turn your left toes so your left toes are turned out. So your front toes are straight ahead, left toes are out so your feet are perpendicular. Then reach the arms in opposition. So you have that right hand reaching over that right knee, the left hand reaching to the back wall. Squeeze your glutes, tuck your abdominals in, and then spiral down so that your right hand comes to the floor and the left hand to the ceiling. Now right now my right knee is bent. I can have my elbow on the knee. I can have my hand on the floor. I can create that bind behind my back. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, release the bind and straighten your right leg. Push the hips back and up. You can move your hips forward or back a little bit. Find where that stretch is the deepest. And then soften your right knee. Lift up, spiral back so that that right hand comes to the ceiling. Left hand comes down your leg. Really reach that right hand to the ceiling to get your intercostals and your obliques to stretch. Good. I know, me too, Lisa. Inhale. I always feel like that's good, but maybe it's not. And then spiral back down. I feel like it's like a free adjustment. So you start with that knee bent. Create the bind if you want. Reach back to this left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg. You can move around a little bit in that. Find where you need the stretch. And then soften the right knee. Spiral back with the hands. Right hand to the ceiling, left hand down your leg. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Right hand comes to the mat, left hand to the ceiling. You can create that bind if you like. Bend into that right knee, deep lunge. Release the bind, straighten your right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Soften that right knee, spiral the hands back. That left hand comes down the leg, right hand to the ceiling. Big reach to get these obliques to lengthen. Inhale. Now exhale, spiral the hands down to the floor. Turn the left foot so your feet are facing forward. Step your right foot back, low hover. High hover. Right arm comes up. I could have my knees up or down in that side plank. Right hand comes down. Low hover. High hover. Left arm comes up. Left hand down. Low hover. High hover. Right arm comes up. Squeeze your glutes. Right hand comes down. Low hover. High hover. Left arm comes up. We have just one more each side. Left hand comes down. Low hover. High hover. Right arm comes up. Right arm comes down. Low hover. High hover. Left arm comes up. Left arm comes down. Low hover. High hover. Inverted V, down dog. Float that left leg up so the left toes are as far away from your right heel as you can get them. Big deep breath in. Exhale, pull your left foot all the way through. So again, just like on the other side, that left foot comes through. We come up to standing. Turn your right toes out so the feet are perpendicular. Bend into your front leg, into that left knee. Reach the arms in opposition. So you're stretching fingertip to fingertip. Squeeze your glutes and tuck your abs in. And then bring that left hand down to the floor, right hand to the ceiling. I could have my elbow on my thigh. I could have my hand to the floor. I could create that bind. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Pull the hips up and away from that left foot. Soften your left knee. Spiral the arms back. Right hand comes down the thigh, left hand comes up and back. Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Pop, pop, pop. Inhale. Exhale, come back to that left foot, left hand to the floor, right hand to the ceiling. Straighten your left leg. Pull the hips up and back. Soften the left knee. Spiral the arms back behind you. Left hand to the ceiling. Right hand down that right portion of the thigh. Really trying to elongate through this rib cage. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Left hand comes down. Right hand up. Straighten that left leg. Soften that left leg. Spiral the arms back. Keep pressure in this front leg so you're really lunging that left knee forward as you pull away from it with that left hand. Inhale. Exhale, spiral the arms down to the floor. Straighten your right foot. Step back so both feet are back into that high hover. Low hover. Press your chest through. Lay your thighs down. Flatten your feet. You can move around a little bit in the hips. And then center. Look over the right shoulder. Squeeze the left glute. And switch. Look over the left shoulder. Squeeze your right glute. Come back to center. Sink back into child's pose stretch. So you tuck your hips under. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the muscles in your face, in your jaw, in your neck, in your shoulders. Now take that left hand, thread it underneath the right, and look over that right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more time, big, deep breath in. Exhale, switch. So you take that left arm back to neutral, right arm comes underneath it, and then look over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale, bring both arms in front, keeping the head bowed. You have the hands over. Flip the palms so the palms are up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, let the weight of the arms go so the elbows sink heavy into your mat. Inhale. As you exhale, turn the palms back down, slide forward onto your hands and knees, and then turn so that you can come into that. So whether you want to face the side or the front is up to you, but we want a kneeling position. So you may need to take your mat, roll it up multiple times so that you have some cushion. And then from there, your feet are touching, your knees are a little wider than hip width apart. From there, lift your feet if you can. So the feet are lifted, they're hovering, and then side bend right to left. So we're just getting into that dropped down position, getting warmed up for that lateral flexion first with the feet lifted, which is a little bit more balance work, and then we'll set the feet down and go deeper into the side bends. For 8, 7. If your feet are cramping, to keep them lifted off the floor, set them down. Now, see if you can create a little bigger range of motion. And then set your feet down and take your right hand, if you can, all the way to the floor. Now, some of you will have that range of motion and some of us won't. So again, you pick, but we don't want to compromise to get down. We don't want to bend these hips. So we're not coming forward and back. We're coming just sideways and center. And that's the distance that happens with extension is what we want. So don't go bigger by dropping the hips back. And then continue that, raise your left hand. So as you reach your left hand towards the ceiling, you're trying to bring these in opposition, and it's not this movement, it's all from here. So rib to hip, rib to hip. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're going to make that a little bit smaller and pulse. So now take it down for 8, 7, big reach up with the left arm, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now hold it, take your left hand, bring it to the right and up, bring it to the right and up. Keep your right hand way down. So again, your glutes are tight. You're keeping your hips extended as you open the heart and lift and rotate. Open. Four. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold up and pulse. So the depth of this right hand is key. So as we come down and hold, you want to make sure that you're stabilizing there for the reach across. For 4, 3, 2, now hold the reach, left hand over, abdominals tight, glutes are tight. So again, if I get my hips involved, I'm going to lose a lot of the abdominals. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more set, little pulse for 8, 7. See if you can go a little bit higher here, a little bit lower here. For 4, 3, 2, then find that distance, hold, reach across. See if you can reach down a little lower to that right hand for 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, arms come open, both to the side and pulse back. So resetting the body a little bit. You should be tighter, feeling tighter on your left obliques for 4, 3, 2, and then circle the arms, squeezing the glutes. So this position allows us to lengthen and extend our hip flexors. Take advantage of that. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now backstroke the arms. So we're focusing on the retraction as much as we can. So we're really good in this front plank. Think about pulling back behind, pulling back behind. It's true. It's very true, I know. It's like just me and you, Lisa. Last 4, 3. I kept waiting for Grace to come down. I left her out this morning, so I thought we'd get a little visit. And then take that left hand down, right hand up. We start with that nice slow full range. 4 more. So we're just assessing our range of motion first. What does it look like on this side? Where we hold our bags, where we hold our body, you have a different range of motion from one side to the next. I know. I always feel that way because even if you're not here to talk to me, Lisa, I'm just bantering to myself and then small little pulse. I was watching a comedian also last week that talked a lot about the Muppets, so I should have to, I'll send that to you. He's super funny. Squeeze the glutes. It kind of matches all my old speak, all my old person talk. Last 4. Oh, yay! And then hold it down. Take your right hand, reach it over to the left. So as we come into that, when we take that right hand over to the left, it's rotation and lateral flexion. So it's a double win, that range of motion, squeezing the glutes. So on this side, I have more range of motion over here than I do on this side. So I just have to continually check myself and make sure I'm not letting that left arm come up the leg. That's true, but you're still there, Karen. You're still there. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold and pulse. I had to bite the bullet and just go for it's like a whole big business is being run out of here. We were toying with what to do in terms of how much speed we needed. And it's funny because they laughed when I said we needed more. They're like, you don't for a family of 3, but I didn't want any more buffering on my end. So we can all come stream movies together at my house. All different movies on our laptops. Now hold it down, take your right hand over. As you come into that, again, scoop the navel to spine. Yes. That's true. That's very true. So grateful for that. They asked me how many employees I had, and I'm like, I'm the only one. Just myself. But that's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set, team. Reach down. Now, knowing this is your last set, see if you can get just a little deeper into that pulse for 8. Great minds think alike, right, friends? So good. Last 4, 3, 2, and then hold it down. Left arm steady, right arm reaches to it. Watch that we're not hinging forward with the hip and back. Oh, that's awesome. Last 6, 5. So your right oblique should be feeling really good. If not today, tomorrow. One more. And then from there, go ahead and take both arms up, pull the palms so that they're facing forward and swim. Now watch that the shoulders didn't rise up, so you drop those down and then swim. Squeezing the glutes, pulling the abs in for 8, 7, 6, steadying the core so your transverse is pulled in tight to keep your torso from shifting, and then flip the palms under and crisscross. So it's right over left, left over right. Now a little bit different today. This is the last thing before we bring it back down. Flip the palms over and under. So now the palms are to the floor, and flip it, now to the ceiling. Now flip it to the floor. Flip it to the ceiling. Flip it. Flip it. We have 2 more. Flip it. And 1 more underhand. And flip for 4, 3, 2. Now hands come down to the mat. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift the tailbone. Float your right leg up. So you're reaching your right foot as far from your left as you can. Now pull your right foot into pigeon. So you bring that right leg forward. Move around a little bit in that hip. And we've talked about if you want to change and deepen the stretch, the shin parallel to the mat is our end result. So when I do that, my hip is quite far off the floor. So I'm not quite there yet. But you may have the ability to have more of a parallel shin to the mat and then move into that upper body drop so you can stay upright, elbows on the mat, forehead on the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, push back up off the hands. Now you're going to sit on that right glute. Now, just like we've talked, you can keep that left foot in front. You can cross it in front. You can place the left foot on top of the right knee. So whatever feels right for you, you come into that position and feel if that hip and the knee and the ankle is served in that position, great. If you need it forward, great. If you want it straight, find what position you want and then pick up your weight if you have one. And then once we have that weight, rotate to the right and reach up. I could do that without the weight as well. Nice and strong, abdominals are pulled in, so your belly button is tight towards the spine. Try and draw your left hip down to the mat. For 8, 7, 6, oh yay Marnie, so glad. 2 more. Last one. Now just the pulse to the right for 8, 7. Don't let your left hip pull off the floor. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just the pulse of the elbows for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the arms go behind and in front. If that doesn't feel good on my neck, I'm going to keep it in front with that pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now small weights with the arms. Around the outside. Draw the belly button in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, go ahead and set your weight down. Now you're going to take your right hand across to create a little leverage, and then press that left hand into the floor. When we push the left hand down, it lifts the heart. That's what we're after. So we push into the left, lift. So sometimes rounding the back, moving around into that rotation can help to loosen up the lumbar spine. So you may want to scoop and hollow the abs, flexion, come back into neutral. Then if you can, take your palms to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the tension in your hip, your back, your knee, your ankle. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Crawl your hands back up. Now once you take the hands back center, take that left leg out to the side. Take the right leg and invert it so you have the knee in, the foot out to the side. That doesn't feel right, keep it tucked. Turn to the left and then bow your head towards that left leg. You can bring the hands onto the foot. You can bring the forehead down onto the chin if you want. Counter contract, press your right hip down. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, crawl your hands back up. Bring your legs back in so that you can rotate back onto that hand and knee position. Dig your toes into the floor. Lift the hips, press back. Lift your left leg. That left foot is as far away from your right as you can get it. Pull your left foot through into pigeon. Other side. So again, the same thing. If I want to take that parallel to the mat and work on getting that connection so that I'm holding sometimes a block or something to sit on helps, then you can get that hip to open up a little different. I can also tuck the foot, crawl forward, find what you want this morning. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, crawl your hands back up. From there, sit on your left hip. Bring that right leg around. This side might look different than the other. So you may have been able to hold the right foot and the left foot stacked on the other side, but then this side not so much. So just discover on this side what does it look like. Extended, in front, on top. Find what you like. Get into that position that feels right. And then pick up the weight if you have one. Twist to the left and reach up. Check out what range of motion we have on this side. Again, try not to cap one side because of the abilities on the other. Independently see what this side is capable of and then go full range in that rotation. Same thing, paying attention to that breath. Shoulders are relaxed. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Draw the abdominals in nice and strong. That'll lift our body a little taller. 1 more. Now adjust your pulse, that rotation. Press into your right hip as you rotate to the left. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then as we come back to center, pulse the elbows up. Trying to draw the elbows a little bit narrower. And then you may stay or take it front to back. Your body's going to want to slouch, and we keep it nice and tall. For 8, I could lean in to deepen the stretch a little bit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Set your weight down to this, figure 8s. Almost cheated us on this one. So with those figure 8s, as we come around the outside each time, the reason it's important to do both is because with that opposite leg on the top, you'll get a different stretch when you sweep around in opposition. So as we come around the outside, we stretch a little deeper on that right hip and that right knee. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 2, and 1. Now, for real, set that weight down. So once you set the weight down, we take that left hand, create a little force against that right thigh, and we take the right hand, push it into the floor, and play with that rotation of the body. I can tuck the abdominals, move my back a little bit to see if I can deepen that stretch. Inhale. Exhale. One more big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, option to press your palms into the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Try and press your left hip down. Big deep breath in. Exhale, let go. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, release. Sit it up nice and tall. Bring your hands back to center. Take that right foot, extend it out to the side. Might need a little love after the knee being bent for so long. So in that, again, you're going to invert this left leg. If that doesn't feel right, keep it tucked. You can pick the width of the leg. Then we sit up nice and tall. Rotate towards the right. Then bow your head towards the right foot. Pressing down towards the left hip. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Whether what's weighing you down is physical, mental, emotional, release what you don't need. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, crawl your hands back up, and then as we bring the legs together, coming into our final series, lay yourselves all the way down, bring one knee in. So we're in that single leg stretch. Bring one knee in, one leg is extended, and switch. Really focusing on the extension of the leg. I can have the head down. I can have the head lifted, but I'm anchoring my sacrum so my tailbone is pressed into the mat, and I'm flexing the quad to lengthen the hamstring. Now I can stay as I am here, or the leg that comes in can be straight. Same thing with the head down. Last 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now set your head down, take your legs out to the side, flex the feet so your legs are open, your feet are flexed, and then press the inner thighs so that you're pressing your feet closer to the floor. You could create that bind, so if you want to grab onto your big toes, go for it. Press your tailbone down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, release. Your body's going to hold tension and you're trying to let go of that. Now close the legs. Reach up with the upper body of the head so that you can deepen that stretch. If your tailbone floats off the floor, that's okay. Lift your body, fold in half. Inhale. Exhale, come back out. Big deep breath in. Exhale, close the legs, lift the head, fold in half. Inhale. Now this time exhale, lay your head down, put your right foot on your left knee. Now as you pull this left knee in towards you, push your right knee out. Now place that right foot on the left side of your mat. Bring your left hand through and add gentle pressure on your right thigh. Bring your right arm up and let it float out to the left or to the right side, and then look over that right shoulder. So in that position, you're choosing to let go of that grip in the hip to get a little bit deeper rotation through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that right knee to the chest, bring the left knee to the chest, and then switch that, put the left foot on the right knee. You can move around a little bit in that stretch, pressing the left knee away from you, pulling the right knee towards you, trying to really let go of that hip, the glute, the low back. And then take your left foot, let it drop to the right side of your mat. Bring your right hand, thread it through, pull gently on your left thigh. Left hand comes up, float the left hand out to the left side, and then look over that left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale, release your glute, your back. One more big deep breath in. Exhale. Now bring your left knee to the chest. Bring the right knee to match it. Move around hip to hip a little bit. Set your feet down, roll up, and then rotate over. Oh, love it. That's so great. Now this part, Lisa, you may not enjoy as much, but we finished with a bang, and your hands will also be too busy to type. So you can be on your knees or your toes. As you come into our final low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover. Now hop or walk in, don't come up. Hop or walk back, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, hop or walk in, don't come up, so we stretch the back right there, and then hop or walk back, low hover, high hover, your way, nice and strong, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, hop or walk in, hold, and then go back. Yeah. And some of that's flexibility share, low hover. So some it's not high hover. Some it's like the elbow narrow grip, that's hard, low hover. High hover, you could do it on a chair and that gives you a little bit more range. Low hover, high hover, hop or walk in. They say though, the more you do them, the better that will get, but I have seen clients, some don't have the flexibility even after a long practice in it. Hop or walk back, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, hop or walk in, stretching the back. We have one more set. Hop or walk back, low hover, this is it. High hover, low hover, high hover, low hover, three more. High hover, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover. Now on this one, low hover, press your chest through, extension, relax the head, neck, and shoulders, and then press back into that inverted V down dog. Walk your hands back, dangling the arms. Relax the muscles in the head, the neck, the shoulders, whatever stress you can let go of, leave it here. And then one vertebrae at a time, roll yourselves up, squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down. Take a nice big deep breath in, arms up. And exhale. One more big deep breath in. And exhale. Give yourselves a hand. Good work today, you guys. With those, share real quick, with those high hovers, if you, Fire Sauce is meowing very aggressively at me at the door, saying, let me in, Mom. If you have a chair, sometimes, you guys can log off if this isn't interesting, but real quick, fun fact. So if you think about the leverage of the width of your body and then the length of your body, not everyone pull-ups are going to be different. Not everyone can do those in that narrow grip and in that position. Same thing with push-ups. Same thing like for me, the length and the weight of my legs and the weight and length of my torso, doing a Pilates roll-up, 20 years later, still have an assist or a little bit of momentum to get up because of how my spine alignment is. So when you've practiced things over and over and over and it still doesn't seem, if it's not a strength issue, sometimes it is a weight balance or a flexibility issue. So when you come to, I love that, standing taller is always better. When it comes to those hovers, if coming to the couch or a chair, if I can then come into that position better than on the floor, then I'm going to get farther, faster than if I'm on the floor and I don't have much range. So you can play with coming into a tool, coming into some apparatus that allows you to get a little bit lower. Anyway, it's the same. We wouldn't do those low hovers from a chest, a wide position, only from that narrow base so that you're supported through the shoulders. So it's fun when I get a question because I don't get very many questions. Moving into tomorrow's stretch class, if there's anything, I love that. And I think, Cher, if you practice that, you'll notice a big difference. And you'll get your pecs. You'll get your pecs and your triceps more if you come into a chair or a couch or something elevated. Moving into our stretch for tomorrow, if there's anything that feels tight or that we need to focus on, let me know, and I'll get that. I'll get that on the memo for tomorrow's workout. I know that we need to stretch our obliques a little bit. If you don't think so yet, you might in the morning. As always, thank you so much for showing up. I know, especially on a Saturday, getting up and having to gear up for movement isn't always lower back. That's a good one. Guys, bring a ball or something to elevate the hips. We'll do that ball stretch tomorrow. So as you're going in to today, you should be super proud of yourselves for showing up, and then try and keep that length and paying attention to that breath. So with all the stuff that's going on around us, sometimes it's easy to get in a more rapid breath or a held breath position, and just really think about, as you're watching stuff or reading things, that we slow down, we breathe, and then you just remember how much you are loved by this amazing community. I hope you have a great rest of the day. I look forward to seeing you in the morning for some stretching. Oh, love you, Lisa. Love you, Karen. You guys are the best, really. I say that all the time, but I couldn't say it too many times. So I can't wait to see you in real life. But for now, I love this time together, and I am treasuring every second. And I'm treasuring the stretching because I'm really hoping that lasts forever. That's what I'm hoping. I love you guys. Have a great day.